So you want to study abroad this year, but you don't have all the cash that you need. Listen up. In today's video, I'll share with you 10 easy ways, really easy ways you can make money as an international student for your living expenses or part of your tuition. So if you need extra cash to study abroad this year, keep watching this video. So I shared a video recently where I mentioned 6 easy ways you can make extra cash as an international student. So this is going to be a part 2 of that video. So if you haven't seen that one, just watch this one and afterwards go watch that one. I'll put it in the description so you have a lot of ideas that you can try once you get to school. And this is so important. Like, you need the cash, just do it. So let us jump right into I think I'll share 5 more options for you today. And if you want more ideas that I've seen that international students implement and make extra cash, let me know in the comments and I'll keep sharing more ideas for you. So let us jump right into it and make some extra money. Okay, so one way you can make money is through on-campus jobs. And once you get your admission offer, even though you're not yet in school, like you're not physically in the school location yet, you can email the school and ask them to send you a link to their student job portal, and they usually will be happy to send this. And you can start seeing jobs, like even from your home country. You can see student jobs and you can start applying even before you land in the school. So this is always a great way for you to make extra cash. And this one, you can make anything. It all depends on the skills that you have and the kind of skills that those jobs are looking for. But you can do different jobs in your own department or within your program, and you can go like to other departments or schools within your school and work there as well. So this is another way you can make extra cash as a student, working on campus, doing on campus jobs. And these are not TARA or graduate assistantship positions. These are just normal jobs where, like, the organization or the department just needs people and they'll pay you per hour. So this is one other way you can make cash. So another way you can make money as a student is to be a freelancer. So I'm talking Upwork, Fiverr, any other platform where you just do jobs for people and they pay you. People make thousands every month from Fiverr. Like, you need to believe it. You need to watch, videos here on YouTube where people share their stories. People make anything on Fiverr and Upwork. So if you have certain skills, if you can design, if you can write content, if you can, just make anyone's life easier, you can easily just sign up on Fiverr or Upwork and become a freelancer. This one is just do it. Whether you make $1 or not, it doesn't matter. Just put your profile out there and share what experiences you have and what skills you have, and just put it out there. People may or may not contact you, but you've at least tried. So I just feel like this is one you should at the very least try to do. So sign up on Fiverr, Upwork, or any other platform that you like. So another way you can make money as an international student is to be a babysitter. So this is when you're helping other people take care of their babies. Listen, when I had my baby, this was a lifesaver because I would have lost my mind. Okay, so we always need babysitters. We always need people to watch our daughter Nachi while we work or while we do things. And you could do it for 1 hour, you could do it for 10 hours in a day. Like, and listen, one thing you need to realize is, especially in a place like the US, even in Canada, childcare is expensive. When you hire someone as a babysitter, they make a lot of money off you per hour. So if this is something, if you're good with babies and you don't even need to have any special skill, because like high school students even do this, like kids, are babysitters sometimes. So you don't even need any special skill. Just be patient, be willing to, like, just pamper the baby a bit. If you're crying, things like that, feed the baby. You don't even need to prepare the meals. Usually the parents are prepared the meals. You just feed them. You could, and you could specify that you only want to take care of babies that are above a certain age. Like, there's so many possibilities. And for you to get these babysitting jobs, just go on Facebook. There are many mom and me groups, mommy and me groups, new mom group, and new moms are always looking for babysitters, okay? So just go on Facebook and find those groups, and you'll find people always posting. All the mom groups that I belong to, people are always posting. I need a babysitter for 5 p.m. tonight. I need a babysitter for 10 p.m. on Sunday. So you can, and when, let me tell you something, if you can be a babysitter for like night and weekends, listen, you cash out. You will be cashing out, okay? So just go on Facebook and you'll find a lot of these opportunities, because moms are always looking for help. So you can easily be a babysitter and make cash from it during your free hours when you're not in school. This is really, really, really a great thing to do. So another way you can make money is by being a teaching assistant. So a lot of people don't realize they can be teaching assistants. And let me tell you an easy way to be a teaching assistant. If you took a class in your first year and you did great on that class, you got A or A plus, whatever it is, the highest grade is, or some of the high grades are in the school that you're going to, in your second year, you can basically email the professor and say you want to be a teaching assistant, that you did very well in this class last year when they taught the class, and you believe you can support them this year, that would they be willing to hire you as a teaching assistant. They typically say yes, and trust me, teaching assistant positions pay pretty well. When I was in school, at least $2,500 per class. When I say per class, like if you're a TA for one course, it was around 2.5 to like 3K sometimes for that one course. But if you are a TA for two courses or 2 or 3 courses, you can add that up and it adds up. You can make 10K if you're a TA for like 3 classes or 4 classes in a semester, and that will really help. So that's another thing you can do, like just do great in the classes in your first year, and then ask the professors if you can be a teaching assistant for them in your second year. Now, for some professors, you don't even need to have taken the class before in your first year. You, like, let's say you're going into school this year, you can be a teaching assistant this year. You can email professors and talk to them about your experience and what you can offer them, and based off of your experience, your interest, your volunteering experience, they can hire you as a teaching assistant, even though you are a first year student. So take advantage of this one. At the very least, try. I have done a lot of videos where I talk about how you can get teaching assistant, graduate assistant, research assistant positions. I'll link them in the description and you can check them out. So before I continue with this list, I just wanted to quickly share that I am always posting these tips, these opportunities. I'm always posting about my experience to my email list. So if you have not joined my email gang, if you've not joined my email community, I'll put a link in the description. Make sure you join. That's like the first place I share tips, I share ideas, I share what people can do, and you also get to email me back if you have any questions. So make sure you join the email list. I'm just always looking for ways to support you on your journey. So please click that link and join the gang, join the fam on that receive emails from me every week. So I'm always sharing tips there, and that's the best place to get a hold of me. So make sure you join that list. And yeah, let's get back to the video. So another way you can make extra cash as an international student is through short-term rentals. So Airbnb, any other type of short-term rental, but this one you need to be really careful. So there are some cities where it is illegal for you to do Airbnb or to do a short-term rental. So just pay attention to the rules, the regulations in those cities, and so you're free from trouble, right? But this is what I'm talking about. If you rent, you have a place to stay while you're in school. So let's say you have an apartment or a 1 bedroom, whatever that is. When you're not there, you can basically rent it out to people that are visiting that city. You can put your apartment on Airbnb, and people make full-time income on Airbnb. So you can put your apartment on Airbnb. There are other ones as well. There was one I knew when I was in school, re-rent. Basically, they help students to rent their apartments when they are not around. So you as a student, you have an apartment, you're going to visit your friend for about a week, so you're going outside of the city, you can rent out your room to someone visiting the city. And this is always extremely popular during graduation period. So when people have family coming into town for their graduation, they're always looking for affordable ways, for their affordable options for their parents in, in the area close to school. So this is one way you can make extra cash. Do short-term rentals, but please pay attention and make sure you know that it is not illegal. Make sure there's nothing in your lease contracts that says you can't do it. Just pay attention to some of these things. But otherwise, this is how some people make really, really good cash. One other option you should explore, which a lot of you are already thinking about, is internships. Please, where possible, try to apply for internships around. For some programs you must do it, but for some programs you don't need to do an internship. But even if it's not required for your program, look for startups in your area around your school and apply for internships. They may not pay great because they are startups, but you can apply yourself, you can work with them for a few hours every week and they will pay you. Ask them to pay you. Don't work for them for free except there's something else you want to get from that job, but they will pay you. So please, internships are another way you can make cash, whether or not it's required for your program. Just apply to internship programs, speak with your school to ask if you can get what we, in the US is called a CPT, which is the authorization you can use to work, to do an internship basically. So internships are another way you can make extra cash. So if you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have questions about any of these options that I've mentioned, just let me know in the comments. I will get to it. And if there are other ideas you're thinking about for when you get to school and you just want to hear what I think about it, if it's okay, if people make a lot of money from it, in this part of the world, I will answer such questions as well. So just put them in the comments and I'll get to it. So hope you found today's video helpful and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.